You familiar with rucking?
I've heard the word. I'm sure if you explain it, I'll be like, oh, yeah, but I can't
You put
think of
on a
it.
backpack with weights in it and walk around.
Yeah. Okay.
It puts more stress on your core, on your legs, on your body. It's a healthier way to walk. Okay.
Mhm.
And it's funny because when I was running ultra marathons like 3-4 years ago, people were rucking, like they would ruck an ultra marathon and it was a thing,
What?
but it was very niche at the time. Today, it's it's getting a lot more popular. And there's a company called Go Ruck and they're doing either $50 million or something in annual sales just through a Shopify store. They're doing great. They sell like $300 backpacks, $75 weights. Anyway, Nick, you know
I mean,
me.
the irreverent marketing is just right there. Like, go ruck
I know,
yourself.
I know. You've got a
It's
bunch of
like,
puns.
dude, it would be incredible. Okay. Sorry.
Anyway, I'm too cheap for this stuff, Nick. These backpacks are expensive.
Here
It's
we go. Here
$300
we
for a
go.
backpack. Okay. And then you got to buy the weights. That's just the backpack. You know how much these weights are? You know how much these weights are?
Expensive. I'm sure they're expensive.
It's like
$20.
$75 per weight. Why? Because they have a handle. Like, what are we talking about? You want to put weights on, but you can't work hard to grip it? That's like going to the gym to walk on the treadmill and parking right outside the front door. Like, what are we talking about?
It's like, what the ruck are we doing here? You know?
There it is. So like we're talking about going $400 to $500 in to just walk around with weights on your back.
Just a vest? That's $400 to $500 for just the vest?
They have vests and they have backpacks, and it's like $200 to $300 just for the backpack, and then you got to buy weights to put in it. Yeah, and what they'll tell you is like, well, these backpacks are different because it has slots, so they won't jostle around, and it supports your waist, and there's padding. It's like it's a freaking backpack. Can a brother get a JanSport here?
You remember the episode of The Office where Andy goes and runs for the diabetes?
His nipples chafe.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
I guarantee there's somebody who's like, oh, yeah, I could put this together for $50. And they went and did it. And they're like, oh, nipple chafing.
This guy's right here.
I know.
Talking to this guy. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I brought it up. I'm sure that it is.
So my wife and I go on a date every Saturday night, and we wanted to go rucking on our date. Okay.
What the ruck? Okay.
We want to go rucking. So I'm not going to buy this stuff. Like, I went to goruck.com to buy it, and I'm like, I'm not doing it. I don't care. So I have this like Chinese backpack that my mother-in-law gave me from Amazon like 4 years ago. It's called like Tizio. It's like probably cost $24.
It's a good brand.
And you want to know what weights I put in this sucker?
I'm so ready for this. I'm
asking ChatGPT. I'm like, what is the cheapest price per ounce of a weight? Like, it needs to be dense. It needs to be cheap. It's like sand, water. I'm not going to be lugging around water. Dude, I roll up to Home Depot. I buy pavers, like cement blocks to pave a sidewalk. $1.78 for 17 pounds. What are we doing? $1.78
Did
for
you crush
a paver.
them?
No. What are you talking about?
No.
Crush them? No, it's like it's like a brick.
I know. I'm just saying the weight distribution might be weird if it's just in the brick form, right?
No, it's good.
No, okay.
Because you can get square ones, you can get rectangular ones, so you can buy different sizes, different weights. Out the door, it's like $5. Okay. Throw them in the backpack. I'm good to go. $30-$40 out the door. Okay. So I'm thinking like, what? This needs to be a thing. Like this other podcast talked about is there needs to be like a more affordable version of Go Ruck. Sure. But there are other ways you could monetize this.
So like Go Ruck is the premium version, but the other version is like, hey, do you want to feel like you're in middle school again trying to catch the bus? Remember when you'd like have the backpack on and you're running and your back just like, yeah. So like, again, we're playing on people's nostalgia back to middle school. Go Rucking. How tight did you have it on? Like, was it tight enough where it wasn't flapping against your back?
I had no flap issues. It was fine. Nothing was wrong. Like, it worked great.
Could you have run and it been fine?
If I did run, it would have been the same experience as with a Go Ruck backpack. It was a normal experience. Yeah.
So the Go Ruck is not like the vest that these like tactical guys will wear that look like...
They sell those. That's not their main product. They need to have like a sternum strap that like connects the backpack straps in the middle. That kind of helps redistribute the weight. And then you can have like a belt strap to help distribute it to your hips, the weight more.
It feels like this would be really easy. You find a manufacturer in China. There's got to be knockoffs on Alibaba already, right?
Yeah. So, dude, let's go back to our barbell.
Okay. Yes, sir.
People need to do barbells of this, right? They need to go ultra cheap, super cheap, stupid backpack. You could make it funny, kind of like with your puns, right? You'd be like, yeah, this is a piece of crap backpack from China, but it's not going to break. Okay. And it's $50, including the weights. Yes, these are pavers from Home Depot, right?
Right.
And the expensive part with e-commerce with this is shipping. Like, I bet this for the $70 weights that Go Ruck sells, a lot of that is just the shipping that they're baking in. You got to go that direction. or you got to go super barbell, ultra premium, no synthetic fibers, no microplastics. These are all cotton backpacks, like these weights, like there's no paint, like there's no lead, whatever, super premium, like kind of like a Patagonia or like a lifetime return policy, something like that.
Yeah.
Or you got to go like digital product, $20 ebook PDF of like how to ruck for $50. And it's like an instruction manual. Go to Home Depot, buy this, buy this, buy this. And then there's like workout tips. There's like a
I like
plan.
the info product idea. Or you source the backpack, and you can do this now, which is crazy with AI. Then you could build a wrapper to place the order at Home Depot to ship to your house. Because the most expensive piece is going to be the weight that you're shipping from overseas, right? Like, why am I going to order that from overseas? I could order it from my local Home Depot and then have them through checkout. Boop, they buy
Affiliate
the backpack.
links.
Exactly. Affiliate links, drip, and then Home Depot is just sending it to their house, and they get 2 shipments at the same time. And it's like, here's how to put together your rucking backpack.
Dude, or you could make like a Strava for rucking, because it's kind of interesting that like Strava and like these watches right here, like the Garmin's and Coroses of the world, they can't really account for rucking because you're just walking or hiking, but you have an increased heart rate. So I wonder if you could do like a very niche Strava for rucking only, or like a scheduling app for rucking, or you know what I'm saying? Like something to track your workouts. Or
the other thing to do would be like pickleball. All these accessories have popped up around pickleball. I'm sure you could find, like you could even do this in your newsletter. I'm sure there's probably, of your, 150,000 subscribers, 10,000 that ruck. I don't know, maybe that's too high. And just poll them and be like, hey, you ruck, what's the worst part about rucking? They're like, oh, the worst part is, and whatever the worst part is.
So heavy.
It's so heavy. But whatever the worst part is, that becomes a niche product in and of itself. Kirk, like, what was the business he had that he was a partner of?
Infinite Discs.
Yeah. It's like he sold that before it finally hit peak popularity. But rucking is like on the way up with terms of popularity. It's like, what could you do? Could you make branded backpacks? Could you have influencer backpacks? Like you could make backpacks and go find, that's actually a really good idea. Forget the premium. Go find whoever the influencer is that talks the most about rucking, that has the largest audience, or whoever's making it the most popular, or send it to 10 really popular fitness influencers and be like, hey, for free, wear this, and anybody that buys through us, you get an affiliate link for.
I love it. Dude, there's all kinds of like influencers plays you could do with this.
It also feels to me like remember when Stanleys became popular? I'm like, my Stanley. It like just becomes popular because it's popular. It's not just necessarily popular because it's the best thing. So like rucking is probably going to become popular just because it's popular, not necessarily because like, what are we talking about here? It's a weighted backpack.
Yeah.
Okay. Like it's nothing new. There's no invention that's happening here. It's just rebranded. It's rucking.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. I like that one.
Nick, I would be remiss if I ended this episode without talking about one of our close friends. Okay.
Oh,
this is a friend that we've talked about and referred to multiple times on this podcast. And he recently had a sit down with me, and he was offended. He was offended because we always refer to him anonymously, and he wants his name to be known to the world. His name is Stephen Hale. He lives at he has 4 children, all boys, wife named. He's a great man. He owns Oakbridge Advisory Services. That's oakbridgeas.com. He does quality of earnings analyses for healthcare companies. He's a great man and a beautiful father. Stephen Hale.
Did you really just dox him?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude. I was like, what the hell?
Hey, believe it or not, this is actually just a small segment of the full episode. If you want to watch the full episode of this, check out the link in the description.